What is going on, everyone? Anthony Drew Gary here, host of the How To Show, where we talk about optimizing life, money, and happiness one how to at a time. This week on the show, we're talking about how to file your taxes for free. And this is something that I found out about recently, and I want to share it with anybody who may be able to benefit from it. It's an IRS program, and we'll talk about it more in detail. But first, I want to point out that if you do a Google search for this, there's going to be a little bit of bait and switch going on, and that's the blessing and the curse of Google. So if you go to Google and you type in IRS free tax return preparation for qualifying taxpayers or anything of that nature, the first thing you're going to get is an ad for Turbotax. And that is because Turbotax is paid handsomely for the right to show up at the top line anytime you plug in a tax return type of search. And the reason for that is that they can afford it, because if you go over to Intuit's profit pages, basically the investor outlook for Intuit, which is the parent company of Turbotax, for the 2021 year, they made $9.6 billion. They have a vested interest in making sure that filing our taxes is complicated so that they can be the first hit on the ads for filing your taxes, and they can charge you to do it every single time, every single year. But the bright side is, for a good number of qualified folks, there is a better way to get this done. So if we follow the link directly to the IRS page, we're going to talk about this. This is on irs.gov. This is free tax preparation for qualifying taxpayers. Really cool thing here. And so there's a program called VITA, and that's the IRS's Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. And basically what this is a situation where I say things like is, that's really bad grammar, forgive me. The program exists for people who make $58,000 or less, and that's roughly the median income for our country. So by definition, about half our country qualifies for this program, even though the majority of people probably never heard it before, just like me. And so this is a program for people with incomes at a certain threshold, or people with disabilities, or limited English speaking taxpayers. And so a lot of people can qualify under one of those three circumstances. And basically the program works in a situation where you find a location where they will help you prepare your taxes, and you bring the items with you. You scroll down on this page, there's a locator tool, there's a what you need to bring before your visit. And so let's click on that real quick, and we'll dive into that. So basically they've got a whole bunch of things that you need to bring to your VITA site. And so this is really no different than what you would need to file your taxes anywhere else, except you just need to be upfront about bringing all these things into your meeting. And so you want to start to document, and you want to start to get all these things together ahead of time. Please don't show up empty-handed, because that won't be beneficial for you or the people trying to help you. But if we went from the IRS page and then we go to the find a location, basically you plug in a zip code, you plug in a mileage radius, and they spit out a whole bunch of options for you here. So what I did is I went to just the heart of downtown Indianapolis. I used 50 miles. And within 50 miles, there are 25 places that will help you get your taxes done using this program for free. And, a good number of them are mission-based institutions to begin with. Their church services, their community centers, their neighborhood centers, AMVETS, Shepherd Community Centers, another big one in Indianapolis. Basically, organizations who are trying to do good in their community anyways, who have adopted the mindset that if we can help people in this way as well, it's a benefit to our community. So there are opportunities here to get in touch with these folks. You'll notice that the majority of them do require you to make an appointment. So you need to come over to the telephone number and make a call, make sure that you can get yourself an appointment so that you can go there and they're expecting you. So just want to point this out as an opportunity. If you meet the requirements, you can get your taxes filed for free, and you can get some help from somebody that's got some experience doing this. I would specifically call this out if you're in a situation where your taxes aren't very complicated. If you're in a situation where you own your own business, or you have a lot of different sources of income, this may not be the best situation for you, because these volunteers may not be experienced in every walk of tax life. And so you just need to weigh your situation versus this free opportunity to make sure that it's the best situation for you. That's going to wrap up this episode of the show. Hopefully there's something useful in this that you can take advantage of, or that you can share with somebody else if you know somebody who can benefit from this, who meets the qualifications for this program. It's really important to know that these sort of tools exist, so share them with your friends and your loved ones. And as always, you can share the video with them, and you can share other videos with them, and you can hit the subscribe button to be the first to know about new videos as they come out. Roughly 80% of you who watch my content do not subscribe, so I urge you to change that. You can be the first to know. As always, leave me a comment down below if you have any ideas for future topics on the show, how I can make things better, how I can bring on new hosts, things of that nature, and I'll respond with each and every one of them, as you can see that I've done in past videos. If you're looking to sell your house in the Indianapolis market, it's a great time to be thinking about that, and I can help you do it probably more affordably than anybody else. Get in touch with me in the comments down below or at indiedwell.com. As always, if you're a podcaster, you can find me on the podcast player of your choice. And if you want to be involved with any future episodes yourself, get in touch with me. Love having new content, especially the content that is coming up on how to brew your own beer. Gonna keep teasing that until we get that scheduled, but it is coming. I am excited about it. Until next time, this is Anthony Drew Gary, host of The How To Show, signing off.